Okay, so in the last video we just saw that how useful the ZenMap tool is, and we saw that we can do many and much cool stuff in ZenMap and scan any IP or a range of IP addresses, whichever IP you want. So now we will come on OpenVAS. So first of all, how to install OpenVAS? Just write OpenVAS download, and there's a open source. You can just go to the GitHub and just go through the installation process which is just mentioned. Okay, so you can just go here, and I have already installed it, so I will be starting it. Okay, so first of all I'll be just close this and open a new terminal. Okay, so now here we'll just start our OpenVAS, and it is by the name of GVM, and so we will be starting it. So for that we will write the command sudo GVM start. Okay, and this is the password. It will just get started. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and started. Okay, so we have this IP. We can just copy this IP and just go to the browser and paste and go. Okay, so here we have the Greenbone Security Assistant, the OpenVAS, which is like OpenVAS is generally managed by Greenbone Security Assistant, so it is by that name. We will just log in. We will be getting a username and password, and you just install it. And okay, so this is the interface, the main interface of the OpenVAS, and it is the dashboard. Like if we go to the dashboard menu, we will get these all stuff. Like first is the task by severity class, that how much severe is our task which we are just performing. Like I have now, if you go to scans, you can see that I have scanned 3 IPs, different names and different severities. So okay, so there you can see that one is having no information, second is a low severity, and third is a medium severity. And here the task by status, that all the tasks are done 100%. And what is the CVE by creation time graph mentioned, it gets updated every day. And here we get the NVTs, the network vulnerability tests by severity class. So there are total 64,775 NVTs, which are in many classes like medium severity, low severity, high severity, and log severity. So CV is the common vulnerability exposure. That's why it gets updated every day. Every time we just scan it. So that was all about the dashboard, and for the scans we have tasks, reports, results, vulnerabilities, and some other stuff. So for tasks, we presently have 3 done tasks. Like here we see that the tasks are done, what are the results, and task by severity class same way. And we can just do a scan by coming to that wizard, and task wizard is a basic scan, and advanced task wizard gives much more options for the scan. So task wizard is a basic scan. So if you want to just scan any IP, like say it's our native machine's IP, right, the Greenbone's IP, so we will just scan this address as we are just on this. Okay, so we'll just start the scan, and you will see that the status of this immediate scan has changed to requested. It is presently being requested, and one report is being generated. Okay, so when the report gets generated, it will just give you the time and date. So it's cute. Okay, so running 0% will also show the severity class, the trend, is it high, low, what. You can just stop the scan, delete it whenever it is done, or edit it, clone it, export it, and much more stuff. Okay, so we can just go through this like it was a full and fast scan, and maximum executed NVTs were 4, and we also have the reports of the scans. Like here it is 2% done. This network had reports, 2 reports. Okay, so coming to the reports, we have 5 reports. Just a minute. Here we have 2 reports. Okay, because the third is being generated, right? So here you can see that a weak cipher suit which had severity this much, and QOD means quality of detection is 98%. And what is the location, what is the port? It is a port number 5432 TCP port, and here again we have message information, ports, application is PostgreSQL, and it is a Linux operating system. The common vulnerability exposure, you can see. So this is a CVE, and there is much information. It can be used as a type of backdoor, which I'll be showing you in other like Metasploit and much more use. So just go to the reports. If it is generated the results, you can check the result also, that these many severities or vulnerabilities were traced. Like CP, you can just read the summary, detection, the SSL, what is the summary, what is it, and what was the detection method, all the references, solution, and it This is a very useful tool. It also gives you the summary that what is your vulnerability, the detection result, the insights, and the affected software or operating system, if any. And what the main point is, it also gives the solution. And obviously you have to ask the IT team for the root access, but it gives you the that certain solution also. Okay, so that scan is done, right? And the severity is 5, which is medium, and you can see that minimum quality of detection was 70%. Okay, and so the results, you can also see the vulnerabilities, and that's it for the scan. And yeah, talking about the advanced task result, we have many that we can do basic discovery, empty, full and fast, host discovery, system discovery, many types of scans. And we can just type the target host, we can give it a name and create or schedule it, start it whenever we want. We can also give SSH credential or any credentials, like if we are using any firewalls on any ports. So we can just create it, a task, which will be just like the one we saw, right? And for the assets, we have hosts, 2 host machines that we scanned on the IPs, the operating systems, it was CP, Linux, severity low, and more the severity, more the amount of attention we want to just give on it. Okay, so there are many things in the resilience. In the second info, we have NVTs, which is network vulnerability tests. As I told you, you get many information about it. Same way, the solution is also given. Everything, you can just go through it. The CVs, common vulnerability exposures, which can be used as a backdoor for any device. For my device, these can be used as backdoors. The WAL definitions, again backdoor. There are many by classes. You can just check the vulnerabilities, the patches, the miscellaneous inventories, panels, many things. You also set the targets, port list, credentials, change the administration rights, permissions, groups, users, and if something we don't know, we can just use the user manual for that. It is also good for training purposes. So it is basically a type of just scanning tool, which is very useful, which scans, tells you all the vulnerabilities, all the backdoors, and lets you to gain information about the targeted machine and much more. Also, you can just have a solution for that certain thing, which is a great thing for an open source tool. So okay, so this was it, and if you want to just end it up, so just type the command sudo GVM stop. The service will stop. Now if you go to the same IP, like we have already copied, paste and go. it is running still. Just stop it, go to the network and go to that. Oh, it is in my cache. So if you go to a private window, this will go. So here you can see that we are not able to use it anymore. Okay, so it was in my cache over here. So okay, thank you so much.